She gave him an ultimatum, thinking she was in control, but when he told her to leave, she instantly regretted it. This one's a clear example of how a childish demand can backfire hard. Let's see what happened next.
Home. The hell's all this?
Pick one.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm giving you an ultimatum. Video games, alcohol, or me?
You're funny.
Pick one.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
You're serious.
Most of us would choose the first option with zero hesitation.
You really have to think that hard about it, Jake?
Babe, you're the love of my life. I care about you so much. Like, are you serious right now?
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
I need you out by Tuesday.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
While this is a funny skit, keep in mind that video games would never cheat on you or take your house. Just make sure to play responsibly.
If you back a man in the corner, marry me or I'm gone, if he's a weaker guy and he says, I just know you have the ring and you have the last name, but you may not have his faithfulness. Because marriage, it takes several components to be faithful.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stay faithful, stay engaged in the relationship. And so you may force him to walk down that aisle, but you cannot force him to not try to claw his way out.
And one of those components is to let the guy decide and not back him up into a corner
That he was forced to be in. So sometimes if you pressure a man to get married, he may make a commitment too soon. He was not ready for that level of commitment.
You're goddamn right. My first wife gave me the ultimatum of either my motorbike or her. I left the next day. And it's better this way, because someone who loves you wouldn't make you choose under pressure.
Like, honestly, even like my boyfriend now, like I tell him too, I was like, you honestly weren't my regular type. And he ended up being my soulmate in my eyes because I was into like douchebags before him. Huh? So it's like, I would not have given him a chance, but I was like, oh, he's nice, he's funny. And then I was like, oh shoot, like I just took a chance on a good guy, even though that wasn't my type before.
This is the kind of stuff that a person keeps to themselves because it would only ruin the current relationship.
You know,
what was your type?
I'd say guys with like huge egos.
Oh,
yeah, and he's a very like
was gonna follow
humble person.
Huge egos.
Yeah, like that's like that was my type before him. Like always huge egos, like not good intentions. And then my boyfriend now is very like humble, amazing intentions.
Question for you. So, how many of the jerks and did you have to go through before
I'd assume she went through all of it.
you gave him a shot?
Honestly, I'd say quite a lot.
It's an evil world we live in.
Like hookup culture toxic because it was toxic. It was so bad for my mental health. The guys were terrible, and it's refreshing not to have that anymore.
Sensational.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
Do you want to go on a date and get naughty together?
No, I'm good.
You don't want to? Not at all?
Nope, sorry.
Nice.
Okay. Do you want to go on a date and get naughty?
Oh, I'll pass.
Okay.
The men know this is for content, and their dignity wouldn't let them fall for it.
I'm sorry. This is awkward because you rejected me.
Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
I did sit down and have an in-depth conversation with how I feel and that I want him to be the partner I deserve to have, as well as be his priority. I told him that I'm willing to change, but what I expected him to change, helping me with our daughter, keeping a job, and making more effort with me and around the house. I did give him the ultimatum that either he would do these things or the next conversation would be about separation and how to do it amicably for our daughter.
What do you mean by that?
You know what they say. Never threaten a man with freedom, because he'd always choose it. It's like a gamble, and things aren't the same after.
Dangerous ground.
Very dangerous.
Necessary sometimes. I'm not saying not to have those conversations.
Right.
Just be aware of what you're doing when you start throwing around ultimatums.
That's what I'm talking about.
You have to be very certain that you are willing to uphold either end of that ultimatum.
Yep. You set a boundary and let somebody overstep it, you will never reclaim that ground.
Mm-hmm.
I think about that every single time somebody's like, I gave an ultimatum. I'm like, ugh.
Right. Every time they say I gave an ultimatum, and that was 4 months ago, and they've already crossed the line, we're still here,
Yep.
then I'm really like, oh man, like I don't know. You've already shown them that you're the ground they walk on.
Issue an ultimatum and be prepared not to be picked. You give me an ultimatum and the relationship is over, because no man deserves to be put into that kind of pressure.
Yes, I have been married before. And I feel like, so what I do feel like I messed up at is giving a man an ultimatum.
Oh, here we go again.
Talk to me.
Yeah, as far as like, you know, we had been dating for X amount of years, maybe 3-4 years. And I'm like, okay, where is this going? You like, you know, are you going to marry me?
I don't know about you guys, but this feels like manipulation. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Or are we just going to be dating or what? And me pressuring him into, somewhat pressuring him into, because ultimately he made the decision, of course.
I don't think so.
But me kind of pressuring him into wanting to, like, okay, I gotta make a move, or she ain't gonna be here, that type of thing.
She belongs to the street.
What I really think needs to be done is to speak what you wish to happen without the pressure, instead of threatening to leave.
EM does. They're in relationships. They want to get married. They are waiting for their partner to propose to them, and they think they're waiting too long. Do they give their partner an ultimatum?
If you need to give an ultimatum to get the outcome, that outcome is going to bite you in the future, because somebody's going to say, I proposed to you and I didn't even want to. We got married and I wasn't even ready, and it's going to come and bite you on.
Yes!
So if you ever are in a situation where you have to give an ultimatum and you've gotten the answer that you wanted, I need to preface that with saying the chances of that biting you are very, very, very high.
Because when you make someone choose, you need to be able to handle rejection as well.
And I think as individuals, we too know that there have probably been times when we have made decisions because we have felt backed into a corner, and then we may have lashed out at somebody later down the track because we didn't stick to our own value system. So what I would say is, instead of looking at it as an ultimatum, it would be a discussion of, these are the things that I want and need in my life based on what I want for my life. And if this isn't something that you are also wanting to do, it's time we actually have a discussion.
This way, it doesn't put pressure on people.
I told my husband I wanted a divorce. I walked myself through the logistics of where would I live, how would we split the time with the kids, who gets the dog. I feel like I have been searching for something in my relationship that we don't have.
Oh, hell no!
For the whole time we've been married, which has been 10 years. There is not a single thing about my husband in and of himself that I do not love. He is the most self-disciplined, loyal, hardworking, good person that you could meet on this planet. Our relationship and what my expectations are for my marriage and what they always have been are not met.
You serious?
I can't be myself.
Once again, a perfect example of doing everything right and still not being appreciated by your partner.
With my husband, and it's really confusing because I'm 32 years old, I am a mom of 3, and I still don't know who I am.
The ultimatum that I gave my now husband. Husband and I met working at Starbucks. I had just moved to Vancouver. This was 18 years ago. We're best friends for 7 years, totally platonic. When I say best friends, I don't use that term lightly. We went on family trips together. Yes, we kind of had a thing for each other, so we started dating, and at that point, I was so ready to get married because we knew each other so well. We had been friends for 7 years.
I don't know why some ladies prefer being proposed to and pressure the guy into it instead of letting it happen.
Like, you know everything about me. You know exactly who I am. What is the holdup? We dated for 3 years before he popped the question, and the only reason he did was because I pressed the gas pedal and gave him an ultimatum. Don't get me wrong, he did want to get married, but he had just lost his job, so he felt like he couldn't give me what I deserved. He wanted to get me a nice ring, and he was just feeling really bad about himself. So I was going away for Christmas, and I said to him, if you don't propose before I leave for Christmas, when I come back, things are going to change, and I'm going to have to make some really hard decisions.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
That is what you call an ultimatum.
This is what you call manipulation.
And I don't regret it for a second. I do think sometimes, and this is a generalization, guys need a bit of a push. Lucky for him, he proposed, but he did it the day before I left, so he waited till the very last second. And I'm happy I did it.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Whoever said men love when women shoot their shot is a damn lie. Because I slid into some man's DMs and I let him know he was handsome. And I told him, like, you know, you're handsome and I might just let you take me to lunch. And he gonna leave me on red.
Nice. She forgot something called rejection existed.
Of course he left you on red. That was a horrible shot. Your form was really bad with that shot. You have to follow through. You didn't follow through with that shot at all. See, what you should have done was said, hey, I think you're handsome and I want to take you on a date. But you didn't do that.
Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah!
You told that man that he had to do something for you before he even responded to your message.
When we see bold claims aimed at us, we often assume it's a scam and retreat, especially if a stranger is asking us to pay.
In addition to that, welcome to the world of a shooter. Sometimes you're going to miss the shot that you take. You just got rejected, and it's a part of the game. So when you miss a shot, you got to take another one and another one until you make it. That's just how it goes. So again, you got to work on your form, shorty. Your form was horrible. That's why you missed that shot.
Gotcha!
So with every missed shot, you have to learn from it so the next shot you take is better. Good luck.
It's almost common knowledge among men to know that rejection is a part of life.
Me and my friend Ruby out of 10.
No, I'm also for
Annie!
A question?
No, thank you. Okay. Oh, actually, no.
Nope, okay.
I'm so late for work, guys. Sorry.
Hi, excuse me. What would you rate? Nope. Hi, excuse me.
I'm trying, I'm really busy. Sorry, thanks.
I like how the guys in the clip are just 2 steps ahead of her and wouldn't indulge in her content, keeping their dignity.
Sorry, cheers.
Excuse me. Would you rather? Oh, no, okay. Hiya. Okay. Hiya, excuse me.
I'm busy, sorry.
Rejected.
Receive $10 million or receive 100 million?
Receive 10 million.
Huh?
My man received 100 million because he gonna give me some.
Get that light there.
What you mean?
What you think?
Give me my 10.
You
That's
get 10?
that. Yeah. How much for the 100? But
million.
he probably lied, tell you he got 2.
If your partner doesn't trust you, then there is no point in staying with them.
Do you think giving an ultimatum to a partner to get your needs met a good idea or a bad idea?
Yes, great idea. First, you ask to see him in the sober light of day. Don't do it at night because you'll end up in bed. You want to be out in public so he can't lose his temper.
I beg your pardon?
And you just go,
Hi, John. I just want to let you know that this has been the best relationship, but where do you see us going?
go,
Well, what's the plan?
stop. Let awkward pause stretch. Don't fill in the blanks. If he can't come up in 10 seconds what his plan is, this is not your guy. Now you have to say to yourself,
Okay, listen. I want to settle down. I just think we're not on the same page. It's been a great relationship, but I need to go find my person.
and act like it doesn't bother you.
Good luck finding that person who will agree to these sky-high standards.
Now, he's not gone officially till 8 weeks. Science has told us it takes 8 weeks for a man to process. If he comes back within the 8 weeks, he'll start calling and blowing up your phone. And you're to take,
I can't see you in person until you know where you're going and what the plan is.
click. And unless he takes you to Tiffany's and gets you the ring, bye-bye.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Right about now would be your cue to run and not look back.
As a man, why in your right mind would you think you would walk up to a woman that you don't know from Adam, never met, don't know anywhere, see her, and then think that she's going to give you her phone number? Y'all, I can't even tell you how many times I go out and these men are like, oh, can I have your number? Can I have your number? Can I have your number? And when I tell them I don't give out my phone number, they look at me like I'm crazy. But like, are we living in the same world? Why would I give my number to a complete stranger?
I'm here to tell you right now,
We don't care.
Trust me when I say it is the least of our concern.
Like, even if I was single, I'm not giving out my number to a person I don't know because I just feel like that's a safety issue. So I always counteract and I tell them, like, oh, I don't give out my number, but I can give you my Instagram. And they always feel so disrespected when I say this. It's like, what's wrong with Instagram? Can you not message me on Instagram if you want to? Can you not call me on Instagram if you want to? So why do you need my actual number? And let's be honest, I'm not replying to y'all. Like, whether y'all had my number, whether y'all get my Instagram, I wasn't gonna reply.
Women.
But it's like the entitlement for me, for y'all thinking that a girl, especially in New York City, will go and let a stranger have their number. I don't know, maybe there's girls that do that, but me personally and my friends, like, we don't give out our numbers to strangers, especially guys. Like, this world is crazy. I'm just not doing it.
We do not care.
I have a huge feeling that nobody is asking in the first place.
I would break up right now. Do y'all live together?
We do.
Yeah, I would say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and move out this weekend. And I love you. I'll probably always love you. And it's been so great.
What the hell is wrong with you? We're a family.
Wow.
Is that not what you thought I was going to say?
That is the opposite of what a person needs to say.
No, I was hoping you'd say more, but I honestly expected it.
Here's why I'm saying that. Number one, I dated my wife for 5 years, off and on. We broke up a whole bunch. We were in college, out of all that. So the time doesn't bother me. Some couples date for 6 years, 7 years. Some couples date for 3 months, right? That's just life. But for whatever reason, and you've heard me say this on the show a million times, behavior's a language. And for whatever reason, he is telling you, I've got other priorities that are not you right now.
Okay. I'd have to disagree, because you won't know what a person thinks unless you ask them, and assuming would never solve anything.
I was watching this video earlier of this lady saying she made her husband give up his hobby just because she didn't like it. She basically said she gave him an ultimatum. You either choose me or the hobby. And of course, he wants to keep his relationship, so he chose her. There were so many women in the comment section agreeing with this, and I was just confused as hell. Because the way I see this is, you're prepared to make your partner miserable by giving up something he loves doing just to be with you. Like, what? I am sorry, but this can't be me. I've only ever had one experience with a woman that said I had to give up motorbikes just to be with her. And well, guess what decision I made?
Many men agree, thinking it would make them weak if they refuse. But in reality, it's not good for you and your future.
Just talk about your cookies. They're getting older and they've been used.
That don't mean nothing.
You're right, they don't.
Oh, you are Henri. You are.
No, I'm honest. I'm honest, ma'am.
Let's be realistic, Samuel. It's about value.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and your value is low.
We have to accept that anything goes down in value with time.
Oh, wow. And how do you know that?
Because you're 5'4" and 200 pounds.
Gotcha. Okay.
And 37 years old with 2 kids. That's how I know. In Kentucky.
Okay. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
You never seen my body before. So
I don't have to see your body. I know you're 5'4" and almost 200 pounds with 2 kids in Kentucky.
You're goddamn right. He can confidently speak from his vast experience. And she knows it.
And I see your picture. And I'm listening to how you talk. And I'm listening to your energy. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to your relationships. See, what it is, you ladies don't like when somebody is this direct with you. Honest. I got no dog in this fight. I had a woman on here earlier and I told her she was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So why do I have to lie?
You don't. And like I said, I have tough skin, so it doesn't, you're
talking about value, ma'am. I ask you, what product on the market increases in value with age and use? Nothing. That's what I'm talking about.
DM says she needs some game from me. She said, Gilly, I've been dating my boyfriend for 3 years. When we first met, he said I was going to have his child. He was going to buy us a house and we was going to get married. Now, we had our child in 2017. He just bought us a house 2 months ago. But I gave him an ultimatum that he got to get me a ring by my next birthday in a couple months. He said he financially can't afford it.
Pressuring him to buy a ring just after he got her a house is outrageous, especially when he made it clear that he can't financially afford it.
So we just basically playing house without no paperwork. Should I leave him or should I stay with him, Gilly? Well, damn. What is you looking for? A perfect? He told you he was going to have a child with you, get your house and marry you. He had the child and he got you the house. 2 out of 3. If this was basketball, he's 66% from the field. LeBron James and Kevin Durant don't shoot good. Now, he ain't married you yet because he said he financially can't afford it. Did you ever stop to think he might can't afford it because he got a new child in a brand new house? You selfish.
It's beyond being selfish. It's disappointing at this point.
What do you do if she gives you an ultimatum? First of all, you don't have to put up with ultimatums. They're flat out manipulative. Now, in some cases, she might be trying to set a strong boundary, but it's up to you on how you want to approach that. Is she trying to control you, or is she trying to kind of protect herself? That will help you distinguish on whether it's a boundary or a ultimatum. And is what she asking even reasonable? And you can even set a boundary back to her, telling her that you don't want to be pressured into a decision right away, or that you're not going to put up with being treated like that. A woman that truly respects you will want to compromise on issues, not try to force your hand or force decisions based on what she wants in that moment.
The bottom line of this is not to easily get manipulated. If someone is backing you into a corner, don't give in. Walk away. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.